Hello, humans and pets. Today, we're going to be eating a Stromboli, specifically from a supermarket. I just want to put that straightforward out of the blue. Our first Stromboli experience would be from the store I work at.
Right, Ryan's store actually makes them. I didn't realize it until he had said it, and I didn't realize he was grabbing one today when he got out
I
of
just
work.
went for it.
So, we get to try it. We'll see.
All this food here, including the marinara, is $12.99. I just want to say that.
No, that's fine, because we're going to compare it to, like, the next one. It didn't look like a lot when it was in the little platter, but when you lay it out, it's actually a generous amount. We just threw this in there.
4 slices is like a grilled cheese.
Yeah. So we threw it in the toaster oven. It said that you could heat it up at 375 for like, 12 minutes or whatever.
We got toasted, well, not toasted, but like warmed up. We got cold.
Yeah.
And we got this marinara.
Well, open the marinara. I'll put it here. I got the little spoon. We can dump it on that thing if we want it, so we're not triple dipping.
Yeah.
If you want. And all right, we're gonna get down, buddy. Go ahead, get it while it's hot.
Yeah, I'll pass you one.
That's it. Thank you.
Long.
So it does have a cheese pull, because look.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
So I can smell the peppers in it.
Are we gonna bite it without the marinara and then?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it regular. I'm gonna have a hard time because I got a little doggy on me.
It looks.
You can definitely smell the peppers.
I hope it's like garlic on the outside.
I don't know what else is in it.
I don't know what's in this thing.
All right, ready? I like it when it like that toasted sensation. So you get like a crunch on the outside of the bread, but it's still like a chew on the inside of the bread.
Yeah. Very cheesy.
Very cheesy, which is always the best. I'm thinking it's is it ham?
I want to say so, yeah. Tastes like it.
Would have liked a little more of the meat.
Right, but it's very cheesy, so gotta give them that. Well, I feel like
I like the peppers too.
what's gonna happen here is that the edges are gonna be the worst.
Because there's no meat and cheese?
Because it's gonna be super
There's
crusty.
actually a minor spice. Am I tasting?
I think it's from the peppers.
No, but they're only regular peppers. Why would it give it a spice?
It looks like it could be a spicy ham. Potentially.
It's a little something. The marinara is not bad. It's a basic marinara. It almost doesn't need it, but it's good.
It doesn't hurt it. I don't know if it helps. Yeah.
Right? So now we can make this into anything we wanted. We decided we were going to try. I didn't realize he was doing it today. But he had mentioned that his store does one.
Yeah.
And then just a local pizza parlor next to his store actually has one on the menu.
They also have one.
So we thought maybe we would try this one first. Maybe go there another day just as a local one, just from a place. And then take Mr. Homeowner's suggestion and try to do one, if we can better it, on our Char-Griller 980.
Yeah, on the Char-Griller 980. What would you give this as a review? I think it's good. I like it.
Do you like it better? Is there a small one over there? I gotta assume it's better toasted.
We can cut it
just like rip it in half. I have to assume
it rips easy. So if you want to share with little kids and they don't want a whole slice.
Yeah, better. Although this isn't bad this way, this just reminds me of eating like a piece of cold pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get that texture when you have
the crust. But cold pizza is good. So
it's usually like I don't mind cold pizza. I actually like it almost as good as like hot pizza. I like whatever pepper this is because it's weird. It almost has like a spice to it.
It's like a bell pepper taste with like a jalapeno spiciness.
Not that hot, but
like a boring one. You know,
it's like a hybrid. Definitely like the toasted up one's better. And again, we literally just put this. I put it in the toaster oven for like 10 minutes at 375, and then you get it gets a nice little crunch on the outside. And then you get the cheese pulls.
Yep, that gooiness.
think I would always, same thing with, the only thing I say this about, anytime they have a marinara on the side, I say this about Little Caesars.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be better if it was hot. The marinara always.
Like a spicy one?
Mm-mm. Like if we threw it in a pan or we nuked it for a second, so that the sauce.
I
has
disagree.
Heat. You don't like a hot one?
I 100% disagree with that statement. I think it's best cold. Because I like dipping it in the cold marinara, like the crust.
Yep.
I'm not so much of that guy who puts the marinara straight onto the pizza. Because if they do it right, it should already have sauce on it. So, yeah.
Again, if this had more fillings, this would be really good.
It'll be hard to do that though.
You think so? I don't think so. They could have laid it with a little bit more of filling.
I guess. Like it wants to crawl out already, you know? But because it
I can already see this. This is what happens even when I make a taco.
Yeah.
My intentions are always good to begin with.
That's gonna happen.
But then I have a hard time. You can't even shut the thing by the time I'm done with it because I keep filling it. I'm not Nostradamus.
But that's a pretty good prediction.
I'm pretty sure I'm predicting the future on this, that when we do decide we're going to make our own, we're going to overstuff it.
And for, we use the soft taco wraps, the tortilla wraps, not the shells.
Right.
You can't really close a shell one.
Right.
If you were a little confused.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I don't know if that was confusing. It wasn't confusing.
Kind of goes like that with everything, though. Even like if I'm making even my sandwich starts out with a, a good idea and intention, and then it's like this tall by the time I'm done. Or my hot dogs, like you can't even tell there's a hot dog in it.
Bologna. That's my issue.
Yeah,
I grabbed too much.
No, and we did. Yeah, we did I did the same thing right after you got done doing it.
Yeah.
That would have been a good idea when we were thinking. The last cook we just did, we actually smoked the bologna, but it was so good we hammered it down. But it would have been good to leave some, and we could have put it in, because then you would already had the nice smoky meat too.
It's so good. We didn't like full on. I don't even know. I don't think we tasted it during the review either. But we did make it alongside the Buchanan chicken one.
Right.
But if you wanna look way back before this chew was up here, we did a bologna one. You're getting a phone call.
It's alright.
But I can
Don't
say.
call me back.
The first time we did it was great.
Is it bugging you? I'll put it down.
No, it's fine.
No.
It's
It's from Scam Likely, so I don't think I'll
big
be answering
Scam
it.
Likely.
Yeah. I don't mind it.
You don't like it?
No, I don't mind it. I'm thinking in my head, would I buy one of these over? Because it's kind of like a pizza grinder.
I was gonna say the same. It's like a pizza sub.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, okay, yeah. So
Mainly because of the marinara.
would I buy this over a pizza or over a sub? I guess it would all depend. I thought of it after we said this. I have never bought a calzone for myself, other than the meat pizza
at Giuseppe's down at
in
Lake George.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the name of the pizza is even called.
It's called a meat pizza, I believe.
I don't think that's the name.
I don't even know what it is. It was but it's like $30-something, but it must weigh like 10 pounds, and it takes a while to do, but it was absolutely delicious. But we ate it for days and days.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever just ordered a calzone. Not for any other reason than, I don't know why. I just didn't. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of a cross of kind of what it would remind me of if I had a calzone. You know what I mean? Like, but they would have like sauce in it, I think, if they already did it.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, just for a reference, would you put the sauce on the inside if we were doing it? Because then it would get toasty warm and have like a, or do you like it on the side like this?
I like it on the side. You can control it. If I'm making it for myself, then yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm buying it, I would prefer it on the side because sometimes people put too little and now you don't have any. It's just the fact that you have more.
You can control how much
And
you want if it's on the side.
For whatever reason, they did not give us. They give us way more than we needed for this amount.
Well, it depends how much you like. Like if you're a
There's
huge
no
dipper.
way this will fit on anything.
No, that's okay. It's better to have too
Which
much.
I'll
than
gladly
not enough.
take.
Right.
But
It is filling though, because I was starving when we started this, and the pieces that I've eaten so far, I'm feeling full.
they're fun. I like them.
Now I had a friend of mine that used to make a similar thing. Now that I'm eating it, but he just called it like pepperoni bread, or he'd make it with like the steak and cheese and stuff like that. And that's kind of what this is reminding me of. Obviously, you're liking the non-cooked better.
I think
Because the bread's softer? Is that why you don't like the...
no, it's about even, but it's a different sensation.
Mm-hmm. It's a difference of eating like hot pizza and cold pizza. It really gives
It's
like
more satisfying to eat this one.
No, get it in you. It doesn't matter. Overall, I don't hate them. I kind of like it. It is. They're not bad. We're gonna have to see what the pizza parlor does. Can it improve on it? Because this is actually a decent start. I'm trying to think what we could put in ours to make it pizzazzed up a little bit. But this is not a bad start. So there you go. This is nothing new, but nobody makes Strombolis. And again, I happen to watch.
Well, I'm sure people do.
Well,
But
like
there's
no
not a lot near us.
fast food like chain person. I mean, like anyone we review doesn't make these.
The closest thing is the Mexican pizza, and that's far off. So, yeah.
And that wasn't even good. But this
Is it back yet?
oh, I don't know.
Or-
I don't even know. I would never get it again anyways, but
I'm not a Mexican pizza fan.
I
But
will say this seems more filling than even eating a pizza.
Well, because you got double the bread.
To me, it really does. It seems more.
It's like the people who fold their pizza in half. It's kind of like that.
Because when he brought this out and it was $12.99, I'm like, this really isn't a lot for $12.99. But like, we are both eating this, and we got maybe a little more than halfway full.
I am full on
I'm
that.
stuffed, but I mean,
I'm
we only
completely
ate like a
stuffed.
little more than halfway.
I
You
think
know
we
what
ate like exactly halfway.
You know what I'm saying? So this is
We have
actually.
6 pieces left. I'm sure there was about 18.
I think I like these better than.
That would be more than half.
Do you like these better or worse than the Pizza Hut Papadillas?
Papa John's.
Yeah, why did I say Pizza Hut?
Papadilla?
Yeah. The Papa John Papadillas.
Yeah, hands down. The Papadilla are a good like concept.
Because that was $7 and you only got like one little slice.
It's so much more expensive.
I mean, it
You
wasn't
get
bad
less.
if you were going to try to grab it at a lunch and stuff, but I think I like this better.
I just like the stuff they put on this. You know, you get the zing of the raw pepper. I don't think it's cooked.
Yeah, no.
It's like, it's not like cooked though. He knows what I mean. It's like if you put an onion.
It's almost like an al dente. It still has a little crunch to it, but I like the peppers like that. I like. Sometimes you want caramelized onions. Sometimes you want a little crunch left in them where it still has the texture. So I actually like the peppers like that. But go ahead.
The bread it's like not crazy bread level. Don't get me wrong. But it reminds me of like a good crust. Like it's stuffed crust pizza with like pepper and meat and cheese.
I like that it transforms because they've already been pre-cooked, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's been pre-baked. But like here, it's super soft still. And then you throw a little
get the
toast
little
on it,
crispy.
and you get that little crunch on the outside.
Like the ooey gooey.
And then it feels like the fresh. Nothing better than a fresh bread when you have the outside crunchy, but the inside is like uber soft. Now, when you make them, as I had to look this up, you fold in the sides and roll it like a burrito.
Yeah.
So I was afraid that the bread on the inside wouldn't cook. I don't notice any rawness on any of it. Like it cooked perfectly throughout.
Right.
So that's one thing we're going to have to look for when we do our own. But it's definitely layered. Like if you look at it, like you could see like there's
like the
a layer
and
underneath.
the question I have is, did they cook them one at a time, or cut it? Did they cook it?
No,
as
they
one
cooked
big
the whole
log?
bread and then sliced it in slices
Yeah,
and put
that'd
it
be
in
my
there.
guess.
You know what I mean? But it has a. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say that. Feel that though, because that I thought that was
No,
cheese.
it's soft, chewy.
But it's the soft chewiness of the bread because of the cheese
Right.
kind of liquefied it back up again. But again, very good. I would change. We're gonna have to change the meats. I do like the onions and the peppers though. They don't have. I don't know if
I don't think they have onions, but
They
we
have the
do like
peppers,
the onions.
But
and
I
peppers.
will there's nothing better than
Ours
we
is gonna
might
be so
saute
loaded. It's
we
gonna
might
be
have to
so
saute
bad.
up our own onions and peppers
I
on
don't
the
even
side.
know what we're gonna do.
Nice little zing of the pepper spread too,
Or the Wickles.
or some hot
Get the
peppers.
marinara. Go for the Wickles.
That's what I'm saying, like some hot pepper stuff. I actually too would like to. I think we got to make like a garlic butter for the thing. All right, so we're talking about our other cook, but I think we can pizzazz this up to make this actually have a lot more flavor.
This is already. I would give it a 8 out of 10
I would get it again.
for the price, the cost. I think this is what it was like $13.
You ate the big sandwich. Better or worse?
Yeah, on my Instagram, I posted with a big sandwich. Jerky Sauce Zero Instagram. Imagine there's a big sandwich here.
So that was from the same. It was from your
It
store.
was from my store.
Did
And
you like this better or worse than the big sandwich? Or equal?
I like this one more
Yeah.
because that was just a chunk of bread and meat and cheese.
Right.
And it didn't have any sauce. Where on this, the cheese kind of acts like a sauce. And then what they needed on the big sandwich was a side of marinara. I think it would have made it phenomenal. Maybe not marinara per se, but a sauce on it.
The sandwich itself, if I was to eat it, because he ate it so fast, I didn't even get to try it. But if I was gonna eat it, I would have hit it with
the goodness.
I would have docked it up with. Okay, now I got the the horseradish mayonnaise, and I put a little wiggles, the hot
Wiggles.
stuff on it, and some hot peppers. And
Wiggles makes a
stuff
great
like
pepper
that.
spread. They're the only ones who do that though.
There's a couple of them that actually make it, but it is
You
it
can't
is a
really
very good one. It's hard to find. That just happens to be the one I find at Walmart all the time.
I think they're the only one.
I used to get a different brand, but then they don't sell it there anymore. So it's just
They're like the last sole survivor.
yeah. I don't know. It adds to a sandwich because it's not hot, but it gives you that pepper
It's great.
relishy flavor. So
But that's not the review.
well, there you go.
This is the review,
Overall,
and this is good.
if you were like us and
What would you
never
give it
had
for
a
that number?
Stromboli, out of that, I would keep it at an 8, just so we can have something better or something worse. But it's a solid meal. Like I don't.
This is meant for like a party. Like everybody take 1 or 2.
Yeah, I would eat it again though. That's the whole thing. Like it's actually good. Ryan says that a lot of people eat prepared food from his store.
A ton. And this is one of the sellers. I'm surprised we still had some.
Yeah. But I can see why. It's easy, it's quick, and you can feed a family with it. You know what I mean? Like a couple pieces, and you're feeling good. Like after you eat 3 pieces, you're like, you can feel it. It's the bread itself seems more dense than like if you just eating pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just adds more of a substance. Plus, there's a lot more cheese on it. So
Yeah.
I like
And
these
this
better than
meat.
it's better than like a mozzarella stick, and I like mozzarella.
Well,
sticks
I
and
brought
stuff,
up the
but-
stuffed crust.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a stuffed crust pizza because it's like a soft, gooey crust.
Yeah.
With stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
And this is not like cylindrical. Is that the word for like a cylinder? But like it's trickle.
Okay.
I
don't know where you're going with this.
It's more like a squish whoosh. And
I'm wondering if we'd like a calzone better. You ever have a calzone? I've never bought one.
besides the meat pizza.
Besides the meat pizza.
Which is phenomenal. Almost as good. We have the meat pizza on that. We gotta go get it again eventually.
Maybe we'll
We've
do
never
that
done a review.
if we go to the local place that
Get a meat pizza?
No, we can get a Stromboli and a calzone, and we
Maybe.
can compare it.
That'd be a lot
on
of
that
food
one.
though.
Be a lot of food, but
And then
man versus food. We could just power it down.
the what's it called? The nacho
I'm sure they
plate we
have sides.
split the app at
But I was in Bar Harbor.
it was in
That
Bar
good.
Harbor
That was
at their
delicious.
brewery.
Bar
right?
Harbor Brewery. Yeah.
We went up top on their top little deck outside seating.
Yeah.
And we weren't really hungry, so we just got like an app of
It was as big as the Stromboli.
It
plate,
was way more.
and
What
it
do
was.
it was like this
Yeah,
big, but I
came,
was small.
it came
so.
out like a turkey platter. No, we ate that for like 3 or 4 days.
And that we eat a lot.
It was one of the best nacho plates I've ever had.
And it was cheaper than Mom's meal, right?
Yeah, because she got something lobster
Crazy.
roll, like a
She
baked
did. I
something
think she
lobster
did.
roll.
Or
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that the other place?
No,
I
she
love
got
the
it
red
right
hot dogs. Shout out to the red hot dogs, the pink ones.
different state, but
Same state.
no, that wasn't in Maine. I think we got that.
No, that's a Maine thing though.
I think it's a New Hampshire thing.
I can.
Oh no!
I'm
You know what? You know,
it's a Maine
no,
thing.
because we were at the.
It's kind of like
outlets,
a
I think,
everywhere
in
thing
UK.
nowadays,
Yeah.
but
you
they're
might
great.
be right. You
They
might
are
be right.
expensive though.
They are.
So reduce the price and I'll buy some. How
All
about
right.
that?
We babbled on long enough. This is the Stromboli review. You're going to see another one in the distant future, though, because I want to compare it to the fact that like how yours is compared to like a
That's
restaurant.
so much
one.
marinara.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
So, all right, there you go. Leave a comment down below whether you like a calzone better than a Stromboli or vice versa, or like us,
Or
and
you
you've
don't-
never even had one
or
and you
you-
have no opinion on the matter.
Or you just
So-
don't care enough.
Right.
To really
Or you
even
wouldn't
answer
eat
down
either one of
below.
them because some people don't like them. Like some people don't
Well,
like
people
like
don't like
calzones.
pizza.
Some
And
people
ice
don't like
cream.
pizza, right? So, all right. Well, there you go. That being said, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.